Stressed out, depressed pigeon doctor. Stressed out, depressed pigeon doctor. Stressed out, depressed pigeon doctor. Lost his first patient. Favourite one? Oh, hello. I sense a dark cloud over you, young one. You had a death on your ward, right? It's never pretty, that's for sure. But the river of life flows on regardless. Let it carry you. We all get swept into the great sea of eternity one day. Morning, have a nice weekend. Why the gloomy face? Morning, Ingrid, I'm not in a great mood. Is this because of Mrs. DeCalma? I'm sorry, kid, really. I like the old lady too. I was hoping I'd feel better after the weekend. Well, I guess you're just one of those people who feels a lot for others. Just make sure it doesn't become a problem for you. Death's a part of our profession, kid. Try to focus. There's enough living people around here who need your help. I get it though, they always say the first death really sticks with you. Yeah, maybe you're right. I'll focus and try my best. That's the spirit. And where the smeg was her bloody son? Oh, hello, hey. Finley, I heard the news this morning. Do you want to talk? Maybe grab a cup of coffee or something? No, I want to get my work done first. Okay. You want to talk later, just come and find me, okay? Good morning, Finley. How are you? All right, I think. A patient died yesterday. Your patient. I imagine Irma's death is still on your mind. Nevertheless, I would ask that you don't let your performance levels drop. We can't let these things affect our work. Got it. You can rely on me. You know the drill. We'll talk again once you're finished treating your patients. Try to make this a good day, Finley, in spite of everything. Good luck. Oh, and one more thing. Irma died of complications from pneumonia. She was old, her immune system just couldn't hold everything off. She remained stable for a while. However, her condition worsened during her stay here. These things happen sometimes. The incident with the water damage in her room probably didn't help either. What I'm trying to say is, you did nothing wrong. I've even made a note to that effect in my report. I assigned you to treat Irma, and that was the right decision. I'm sure of it. She's been nice to me. She was nice to me. Okay, Grumpy Owl Doctor, the bat, and a little Bibby Owl. Okay. Making a memorial figurine today. Ah. Finley heard about Irma. I'm so sorry. Hope you're okay. I'll be making a memorial figurine today. Gonna make sure it's a good one. Come by anytime if you need to talk, okay? Okay. 301. Bibby Owl. You're Emma, right? Okay. Miss Emma Strawberry Yogurt, right? No, I'm Emma Smith. Alright, that's what it says here. I must have read it wrong. How are you feeling, Emma Smith? I miss my home. And I've got tummy ache too. You did get some pills, didn't you? But it's still not better yet? No. Alright, let's take a closer look at what's up with your tummy then. We have an Emma Smith in our family. Okay, skull, foot. No, 2 feet. Goldfoot tooth, bone, brain. 2 of those things. Okay. And blood. Bladder. Leave the foot. Okay. Okay, so bladder and blood. Bladder and blood are not only right, but they're in the right position. Bladder and blood weren't in the first selection, so 2 things from the first selection are correct but in the wrong place. So we'll put a brain here. We'll put the head here. Two things from that are correct. The head is in there, but is in a different spot because the head was in the wrong place. The hand, it can't be. So we'll put the foot. We'll put the foot here. Okay. So 3 things are in the right place now. We'll put the head here. Only place the head hasn't been. Head. So head. If head's correct, if head's in the right place, head and brain are the 2 things from the first selection. Second selection, head and hand. So maybe I'll put a hand here. There we go. Treatment complete. Hey. I think your pain is because of your food allergy. I read that you're not allowed to eat certain things. Is that right? Yes. So are you watching what you eat then? Yeah, but what is it, Emma? Well, Gerda said that after the hibernation festival you can eat as many nuts as you want. Is Gerda your mum? No, my mum's name is Mum and she's away. So who's Gerda then? Gerda Kniesdork. I always visit her when I'm homesick. She's a doctor like you. Wait a minute, do you mean Dr. Kniesdorf? Yes. Can you do me a favour, Emma? Okay. Please don't eat any more nuts. I'm sorry, but your tummy doesn't like nuts, not even after the hibernation festival. Oh, it's mean, I know, but your tummy aches are mean too, aren't they? Yes. So you keep off the nuts and we'll think of some nice things for you and your tummy to eat, okay? Yeah, okay. Okay. See, I'm good at the process of elimination one. I guess it is probably very difficult for them to fuck up the process of elimination one. It's hard for that to be buggy. Oh, sorry. Okay, here's the pill one that I just could not get my head around. I can't make any sense of it. Good morning, Miss Van Gallen. Is that the time already? Your colleague said you'd be checking in on me today. Well, looks like she was right. Shall we get straight to it? I'm sure you want to get back home too. 4 pills. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I know it's taking them away. It's not adding them on. Okay. Okay. Oh no, it wants me to have... Does it want me to have no red pills? Am I supposed to be matching the black line? Have I finally understood this game? Does it want me to be matching the black line? That one wants me to be matching... That's matching. Green? I don't have one that does green. I don't have any that adds to green. I ain't got a clue. I still don't really get it. I don't know. I don't know. See, yeah, whatever. It's not clear what I'm doing. I'm seeing significant improvement. You know what? I'm actually feeling a lot better today. Better than I have in years. I feel like I'm really aware of my surroundings again. Sounds like the medication's doing its job. Yes. But I think there's more to it than that. I managed to talk to Dr. Gutierrez today, and it was like he tore down a wall inside me. Suddenly I saw everything I used to think was important in a different light. So I've decided to change my life around completely. I don't want to end up here again. I want to be able to focus on other things. Instead of just living for my job, I called my boss this morning and requested 4 weeks off. That's great. That's not what she thought. She threatened to fire me on the spot. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't be. I am the island, I am the sea. And maybe unemployed. But I don't care at all, and that's great. I'll do my exercises. And follow my heart more. Thank you for helping me. I'll make sure to thank Dr. Gutierrez again before I leave too. Have a great day. And look after yourself. Okay. If somebody threatens to fire you because you put your health first, then go ahead and get fired. Always. Always. Especially mental health as well. If somebody threatens your job because you're taking care or prioritizing your mental health, then let them take your job. Okay, Grumpy Doctor out. Now, my dear colleague, what's your assessment of your health status? My withdrawal symptoms are diminishing, and so's the pain. Good. Do you mind if I examine you? That's what I'm here for. Oh my goodness, this is different. What am I doing? Oh. Write down. I haven't done one of these for a while. Ah. Why? I'm trying. It's very hard to do this. Oh God, I haven't got enough fingers. I haven't got enough fingers to do that. That was pushing 4 different things on my controller. 2 of them in directions, I think it was. Oh my God. It's going to keep increasing your vitamin B1 and energy intake. Your liver's on the mend. Are you sure? Nonsense, my liver's had it. The readings are clear. Really? You came to us just in time. Feel free to take a look at yourself. Feel free to take a look at yourself. Feel free to take a look yourself. I love that. Feel free to take a look at yourself. We'll have to keep you here a few more days for observation. If you want to keep on living, you need to keep off the alcohol. Forever. Clear, honest words. I like it. Maybe something will come of you after all, in the distant, far-off future. But what I do or don't do is none of your business, understand? I've given you my medical opinion. What you do with it is entirely up to you. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Let's glide. Oh, yeah, still can't talk to her. All done? Yep. Took you longer than usual yesterday, but given the circumstances, I'm willing to turn a blind eye to that. Let's see. Cack. I got a smiley face for my cack. What have you got for me today? I don't have anything for you. Dr. Theobald was asking after you. Oh, really? Why? I couldn't say. However, he did ask if I could give you the rest of the day off. I'm not happy about it, but I said yes. I guess it must be something important then. You think I should go to his office? You can if you like, but you won't find him there. How do you know? Because he's just made himself comfortable in our break room. Oh, strange. That's just the way he is. I guess I'll pop in and see him then. As you wish. Okay. Hiya, cook. Finley, there you are. Thank you for coming. Sure, Dr. Theobald, what can I do for you? Nothing, but I wanted to talk to you. First of all, I would like to thank you. You've done an excellent job these past few days. Thanks. Is that all you wanted? No, not at all. I heard about Irma de Calma's passing, of course. A tragedy, truly. Like so many others in Porcupine, I knew Irma well and liked her a lot. I'll miss her very much, the whole town will. But you were the one who looked after her and were there for her in her final days. Is Irma the first patient who's died under your care? Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. It's not uncommon to struggle getting your them off your mind the first time. I still remember my first two. I think I know what you mean. I still think about Mrs. de Calma a lot. Just try not to let those thoughts affect you too much. After all, there are still plenty of other people depending on your help. Don't get distracted from looking out for them. It's Irma's funeral service this afternoon. It will be held at Gilbert's. Giuliano hosts most of the funerals in this town. I'm sure this one will be especially hard for him. You should be there. You'll feel better afterward, believe me. You mean I can go to the service? Yes, you're excused for the rest of the day. And I'm sure Mrs. de Calma would have invited you anyway. Okay then, I'll be there. Thank you, Dr. Theobald. No need to thank me, Finley. Say goodbye to the old lady for me. See you again tomorrow. Give my regards to old Irma, all right? And please give my condolences to Giuliano as well. Okay. That is nice, giving him time off to go to attend the funeral. Take care, kiddo. And don't slip on the snow. I already pulled something on my back this morning. So we've done 2 acts of the game. I don't know how many acts there are. Is having a nighttime funeral? I'm sure they exist, but I've not heard of a nighttime funeral. Have a little moment to think of her on top of the hill with a nice scenery. Can I interest you in a hot cup of coffee? Perhaps a tea or saffron roll? No thanks, sorry, I got somewhere to be. Sure thing. It's just nice to talk to them. Nice to acknowledge they're there. Okay. Oh, you're just hanging around outside. I thought I was supposed to talk to you, but apparently you're just existing. You're just existing outside. So you're here too, young one. It's good to see you. The roller coaster of life never stops, does it? A few days ago we were gathered to celebrate. Today we're gathered to weep. Finley. Hi, Giuliano. I'm so sorry. I wish I'd had more. Finley, it's okay. Thank you for coming. I know we haven't known each other long, but it means a lot to me. Please make yourself at home. There's food and drink. Go ahead, take a seat. Just make yourself at home. Is there really nothing I can do for you? Come to think of it, there's one thing actually. Anything you want, what is it? I think it's a colleague of yours here too. He didn't hang around long. He just stood in the corner and didn't talk to anyone. Then I think he went out the back door. I haven't seen him since. Could you go see if he's still there? I checked myself, but I've got my hands full. Sorry, here I am asking for your help again. It's no problem, Juliana. I'll be happy to do that for you. Thank you. Is it Carl? Oh, look at the shrine. I'm sure Pina made the figurine. It's such a nice tradition. I'm proud of you, Pina. Pa. Oh, was that it? Just Pa. Did you know Irma? Of course. I love stopping to chat to her during my rounds. She was always sitting at her window with a plate of cookies next to her. She always made me coffee on cold days. I'd love one of her coffees right now. Irma. I can't believe she just died like that. It's so unfair. Wow, you're here. Sorry, Finley. I know how much you liked Irma. How are you feeling? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Just happy I could be here today. Me too, even if it has been a bit stressful for me. But I'd do anything for Irma. If there's anything I can do for you, just say, okay? Hey, Finley. Ted, you're here too. Of course, I've really fallen in love with this little bar. I didn't know there was a funeral today, and I didn't know the deceased at all, but I'd still like to be here for the wake. I'm sure Juliana will be glad to see you. I hope so. So that's going out the back. Can I go up the stairs? Juliana really does have a lot of old books. A few of them are Irma's too. A very short story in which precious little happens. Oh, I love that book. 100 Creative Ways to Find Housing. I wonder if any of these still work today. And look at this. The Plane Murders. I read that book in secret when I was a kid. Big mistake. Irma had really eclectic taste. Oh, look at the giraffe. The giraffe portrait has to be broken up over 2 frames. What are you staring at? I've been standing here for 10 minutes. 1 second longer and I'll pee my pants. And I need to blow my nose too. Oh, okay. There's a room with nothing to engage in, but you can go in there. Oh no, down. Okay, we'll try it. Gregor, you here too? Get lost, kid. Don't you want to come inside? The service is about to start. No. There's food and drink too. Lots of people are here. Oh, does he feel guilty because of the leak making her worse? Leave me alone. Okay. Okay, that was it. It was just him being. Oh, it's all my fault. He does. What do you mean? I'm doing the best I can. I know the hospital relies on me. I'm the one who's supposed to look after it after all. If the old lady hadn't got sicker, if that water damage hadn't happened, if I'd just taken better care of the hospital, then maybe she wouldn't have. This is my burden to bear. I'll never forgive myself. All those people in there, I see the way they look at me. They know it's my fault. It's not your fault. I felt the same way. I was the one treating her right up until the end. I still believed she'd get better. I didn't want to face the fact that she was going to die. But in the moment she passed, I knew she was at peace with it. She was old, her body was weak, and she was happy. She didn't want people looking after her all the time. And that's okay. I did my best, and you did too. But sometimes things crumble and collapse anyway. Sometimes we have to say goodbye to people. Sometimes we can't help them. I'm going in now. You can come with me if you want. I can't. I'm going to stay here. Okay. But if you change your mind, just know that you'll be welcome. Sure, whatever. I should go. I don't want to disturb the bereaved. You should do what feels right for you. No one's forcing you to stay. Yeah, you're right. Let's go in. If we go in at the same time, they won't all be staring at me. And I can slip away quickly if I need to. Sounds good. Oh, is that sinister? Are you going to be a dick? Are you going to say they killed her? Why did you come out and puff your cigarette? Why did he come out and puff his cigarette? Emma used to pick me up from kindergarten. I think my mum ran a restaurant with her once, but that was a long time ago now. So did you find him? Yes, he's the janitor at the hospital, but he doesn't want to come in. I think he needs some time to himself. But he didn't he come in ahead of me? Just walk past. I think we all do. I'm glad he's here though. Speaking of which, how are you holding up? I'm coping, but please let me know if there's anything I can do. I will, my friend. Please sit down, it's about to start. Dear guests, could I have your attention for a moment? I'm just really nervous that the cigarette smoking bulldog git is going to do something horrible. Thank you all for coming. I can barely bring myself to speak. But last night, Irma, my dear mother, passed away. She's she was a real talker, always telling stories, and she was surrounded by people who loved her. That's you guys. Why is it only showing those three people? Thanks for that, all of you. When I was little, she taught me to play an instrument. She practiced with me, and I hated every second of it. But but when I was playing, her eyes would just light up. I wish she could look at me that way again. I want to play a very special song for you. A song Irma requested every time I picked that instrument up. I did unmute. Sorry, I pushed unmute and apparently muted again. I was basically saying I didn't want to interrupt the moment. He remembers when his mailbag fell into the ice. My whole mailbag fell into the river, all the letters still inside it. And I tore my cruciate ligament. Emma not only helped me fish every single letter out of the river, she even dried them, restored them, and delivered them for me. Irma worked with my parents in a restaurant. Things had been going downhill for a while, then Irma came up with a new dish, rainbow beet gratin. It was a hit. Before long, it was the only dish anyone wanted. Irma and I used to play backgammon together every Thursday in the summer. How do you know Irma Finley? I is it? I'll tell you how that squirt knew Irma. Oh no, he's the one who let her die. It's the truth. Irma was in great shape. Then one day she just bends over, sprains an ankle, ends up in the hospital. And a few days later, suddenly she's sick, real sick. And then she just dies. I'm telling you, it's all that guy's fault. Him and the staff from that awful hospital. I just heard him talking about it right now. They're letting the hospital deteriorate. It's so bad the folks who go in there pick up new diseases in the ward. Irma didn't even have pneumonia until they took her to that dump. I'm telling you, Irma didn't just die. She was murdered there. If St. Ursula's wasn't so useless, Irma would still be with us today. We'd be celebrating, not mourning. Everyone who works there should stand up and take the blame for this. We'd be better off if that hospital was torn down and never darkened our skyline again. Ralph, that's a crock of nonsense. Now, hold on. Maybe he's got a point. Yes, and Ursula's is a danger to us all. That's right, we need to run these murderers out of town. Maybe it will be better that way. Look around you. Do you see anyone from the hospital here except this clown? Exactly, they don't even have the nerve to come to her funeral because they know it's their fault, plain as the nose on your face. But quiet, everyone. Please. This isn't about pointing the finger at anyone. This isn't about St. Ursula's. It's about Irma, my mother, your friend. Finley? Yeah? I'm sorry to have to ask you this, but perhaps it would be best if you leave. But Please, I don't want this argument to ruin Irma's memorial. I'll make it up to you, I promise. Let's talk later. Okay. Make him go as well. He's the one that did it. Make Smoking Bulldog get go. Oh man, that didn't go how I expected. Looks like my cell phone had no reception at Gilbert's. Mia and Carl both tried to call me. Call Carl back. Hey Finny. I was starting to get worried. What's up? Want to take your mind off things? Maybe grab a beer somewhere? We could talk if you want. Yeah, I might take you up on that. What were you thinking? Why don't you come pick me up on the high street in a little while? Cool, I need to get out of here anyway. Let's do it then. I'll wait outside. Carl, there you are. Wait, weren't you meant to be at work today? I was. Dr. Theobald let me leave early. Well, that doesn't happen often. I went to Irma's funeral service. Alright, so I know this sounds awful, but I just couldn't do it. I wanted to go. I got myself ready and I was about to head out the door, but my legs stopped working. They just wouldn't move. But I'll visit her later in Glow Milk Woods. How was it? There was an argument. People said it was my fault Irma died. What? That's insane! Who said that? Ralph overheard us talking. Us? Me and Gregor Glendower. Gregor blames himself for Irma's death. You know, because of the burst water pipe and all that? Oh man. Ralph was really angry, and eventually the others started getting fired up too. That miserable scumbag. Cheer up, Finley. Don't take it so hard. You know what really happened. After a day like this, you really deserve a break. I already guessed that Gilbert's would be closed today, so I bought my very own homebrewed beer with me. You brew your own beer? Of course, I'm a man of many hobbies. And where are we headed? To Gilbert's. But I thought, you'll see, I got an idea. I don't know why are you not leading the way? I don't know where he lives. Why are you not leading the way? Why doesn't the person telling you come with me then go ahead of you? Come with me and then they follow you as you run in the wrong direction. That's not how come with me works. Okay, so the music stopped again. All right, here we are. Doesn't look like there's anyone else around. Just like I expected. After the funeral, people usually head to Glow Milk Woods together to take the memorial figurine to its new home. So what now? Wait here, let me get the key. That's the key? Yep. The key to our very own private roof terrace. Are you serious? Of course I am. You think I'll run all the way here for a joke? Come on, it'll be fun. You went to old Irma's funeral service today, right? How was it? It was nice. Hard, though. Sounds like a funeral worthy of a movie. I know you like the old lady, but it's the same for all of us. I've known her since I was a kid. She was already pretty old even back then. And Giuliano's always been like a big brother to me. He looked after me sometimes after school. Kind of weird that we still hang out so much, but I like the old slugger just as much as I liked Irma. She looked after me sometimes too. Giuliani was out of town a lot, sometimes for weeks at a time, so she would tell me stories. Great times. Yeah, I got to hear a few of her stories too. Really? I had no idea. Did she tell you the one about the soup gnome? Or the great sugar quake? No, I never heard those ones. That's all right. I can tell you them sometime. I know all her stories by heart, like I was there myself. Oh, that would be great, thank you. It was a good idea coming up here. Look at the sky. The snow keeps the beer nice and cold. But somehow I don't actually feel cold at all. Yeah, it's nice here. Thanks for inviting me. Hey, no biggie. I figured you needed a little pick-me-up, and cheering people up is my specialty. I'll be sure to give you a good review. Thanks, but it's time to face facts. We've got a problem here. Yep, enough chit-chat. Finley, I like you a lot. But when times get tough, it's every man for himself. Behold the last beer. The last beer. So what are we going to do? There's no sugarcoating it. Agreed. Well, that's that then. We decide this here and now. You or me. There's only one way to settle a matter of such grave importance. The same way our fathers did and their fathers before them. We duke it out mano a mano. Bring it on. That escalated quickly. Carl has challenged you to a snowball fight. Use the left joystick to aim and A to decide how hard you want to throw your snowball. Release A to throw your snowball. Okay. Okay. Oh! I nearly had it. Down a little bit. Oh! Oh, he moved! Can I move? Okay. I need to go up. I went to the moon! Can I not move closer? Oh, change angle. Oh no, I thought that meant change camera angle. Oh, I was too shallow. He got me. Oh, he's up now. Oh! I have not got a single hit on him. I got him! I got one hit. Okay. Oh, he's gonna get me. Oh, no. Oh, he's back down here. He's back down here. Straight at me. Oh, he's moved again. Oh, I can't see to do the aiming. If I can change the camera angle so I can see what I'm doing. How are you supposed to see where to aim? It's rigged. It's rigged, that. Ice cold, Finley, ice cold. Go ahead, take the last beer, you've earned it. I'm honoured you were a worthy adversary. I'll get you back next time. What? I didn't win. I lost that. And he's like, you won. You're worthy adversary. I didn't win. Oh, it's buggy. Giuliano, up here, pal. We still got some beer left. How did you guys get up there in the first place? Don't you want to come inside? No way, dude. Get your butt up here. Jeez. Where have you been? I was with the mourners in Glowmilk Woods. We put up Mother's memorial figure. We found a real nice spot. She'll like it there. Hey, Giuliano. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry about what happened at the funeral service today and that Irma passed away. I would have loved to have met her outside the hospital. I only knew her a few days, but I was really fond of her. I'm going to miss her. Finley, you did nothing wrong. It's me who should be apologising. I wasn't there when... I've been trying to hide away from it all. I was scared. Scared of that one call. Seeing the hospital's name pop up on my caller ID, I just couldn't bring myself to go to the hospital. I couldn't be there for her. I left her all on her own. Yes, you did. And that breaks my heart. Thanks for being there with her, Finley. Thanks for making sure she wasn't alone. You know, the night she died, she told me a story. It was about the hibernation festival, and she was hoping that's where you were, having a great time with all the people of Porcupine, that you'd associate the night she died with a positive memory, and that you'd remember all the hibernation festivals you celebrated together, when she was still in good health and happy. And that was the last time you spoke to her, and that the last time you spoke to her wouldn't be at the end. She wanted you to remember her as she was, at the hibernation festival. Thank you for telling me that. It means a lot to me. Oh man, these last few days have been exhausting. I'm so tired I could just pass out. If there's anything else we can do for you, buddy... No, it's okay. I just need some sleep. I need to get Gilbert's open again. I hope you guys will still come and see me plenty. Oh, for sure. If it wasn't for you, there'd be no fun in this town at all. You know, you could build a rooftop terrace up here in the summer. Just picture it. I'd spend every minute of every day here. Mulled wine in winter, cocktails in summer. It'd be awesome. Yeah. I could do that, you know. Night, guys. And take care getting down. I will come down with you now. The sense of freedom up here is great and all, but I'm starting to shiver my toes off. Same here. I'm glad we got a chance to talk. Me too, my friend. You do need to have words. Have a snowball fight with Carl. You do need to have words with that dog git. Oh, is that my house? Did I just walk past my house like, hey? Can't wait to get a good night's sleep. Good night, world. And this should give me a save point. The mini games are very buggy. There's a lot, and there's typos in dialogue. Just like it hadn't been, someone hasn't proofread some of the dialogue. It's disappointing. The mistakes in the game are very disappointing. Some of the mini games, you need to be told what. I don't know, maybe I'm just being stupid. Maybe I'm being really dense. You don't need to be told. I need to be talked through what to do a bit more when it comes to some of those mini games. And I know there's a simplify mini game button, like a setting, but like you see the one where they haven't bugged out, the one where you're narrowing down process of elimination one, that's fine. I don't know. It was really promising. The demo, I was really, really into it. I was really looking forward to it releasing. It released, I played it, and it's buggy. I'm going to finish it, but I'm disappointed with the things that are wrong. I'm disappointed with the things that shouldn't. There's a lot of stuff that should have been very easily resolved before releasing it. Extra words that don't belong in the dialogue boxes. Like mini games not working or explaining what you're supposed to do. There's a lot of very slow walking. Just for me, who gets lost in games very easily, the follow me and then you're expected to lead the way pisses me off. Follow me means they go and I follow them. That's what follow means. Come with me, they lead the way and I go with them. That's what come with me means. Stop making me lead the way to places I don't know how to get to. That's my little. But I'm back next week for more Fall of Porcupine. I could love this game so much, but there's just too much wrong with it for me to love it. The whole thing with the plot that we had today, that this plot with him losing the first patient, that was all done really well, and there's beautiful music. It could have been really good. Oh well.